Hey, it's BrickTsar. We're going to look at a Monster Fighters set. This is, I think, the only Monster Fighter set I've ever bought. No, I take it back. There's one other one I got. Wasn't a theme that it particularly interested me, but this one I got because it was on clearance. But it has the swamp creature, so that's why I got this one. Kind of reminds me of the creature from the Black Lagoon, which scared me as a kid. Also, I guess it could be similar to Missing Link or maybe Swamp Thing, Man Thing, something like that. So we're going to open this up and see what's in here. It's a 70-piece set. It's set 9461, the Swamp Creature from the Monster Fighters theme. And before we build the set, we'll give a shout out to Brick Awesomeness. That's Brick Awesomeness. I'll put a link to their channel in the description below. And I would like to do more shout outs to female collectors because it seems like everybody on YouTube seems to be young guys. But if you're a female, let me know. Try to give you a shout out. As long as your YouTube name does not rhyme with clean. And if you've seen my AT&T commercials, I love the guy with the deadpan and he's talking to the kids. So nobody YouTube name can rhyme with clean if you want a shout out. Just want to let you know that. And the poor old monster, looks like all he wanted to do was cook him some fish. And Frank Rock came and messed with him. So let's open this thing up. See what we get in here. No pamphlet, just the instructions. Has the Screaming Kid, has the parts list. And that's about it. You got 2 bags. So I'm going to open these bags up. See if there's any, before we build it, see if there's any neat little elements in here. Let's see, this sand green clip, that's pretty neat. Got a couple of plates. This little translucent yellow swamp piece, swamp gas, that's pretty neat. And then of course the minifigures. So other than that, looks like not too many unusual pieces. So let's build this. Okay, here's the completed set, and we got Frank Rock on his airboat. I think that's what you call one of these things, little wind-driven boat. It's got the propeller like you'd seen in what was that movie? Live and Let Die. So they must be in New Orleans or something. And Swamp Creature has his little area here with his fish and his frog, and he's trying to protect it with his spear. And Frank Rock comes with his 2 pistols, want to mess with him. Not only that, he's got flick fire missiles. That's kind of stinky. I don't like flick fire missiles. Oh, I lost that one. So let me go find that missile. Alright, I found his missile. And this is his little airboat. Got 2 flick fire missiles, 2 levers. He comes with 2 pistols. So got the fan in the back. Let's look at the minifigures closer. Okay, they call this guy Frank Rock. Kind of reminds me of Undercover Elvis. Elvis has moved to Louisiana and he's hunting him some swamp creatures. He's got his shades on, little scruffy beard, got a lot of printing on his torso and back, and got some on his front of his legs there. He's got all kinds of stuff. He's got a chain. Yep. Yeah. Sleeveless. He's sleeveless. He's wearing a coat, but it's sleeveless. Who does he think he is? Alright, we take his foo-foo hair off, and you got his other face without the sunglasses on the back. Put it back on. He's ready to go. Now, he comes with 2 pistols. You get an extra one in the set. And there's the extra parts. So that's Frank Rock, the bad guy, in my opinion. Okay, here's our poor little defenseless. Well, he's not completely defenseless. He has a spear. It's our swamp creature. He just wanting to fry some fish Or maybe he's going to eat it raw. Maybe he's going to eat the frog. He just wants to mind his own business. There's his head. It's kind of like an alien head. Even has back printing. He's got scales. Back printing on the head. That's pretty neat. Alright, but what am I doing wrong here? Alright, that's the swamp creature, aka Swamp Thing. Or Man Thing if you're in Marvel Comics, Swamp Thing if you're DC. I think that's how it went. Or the creature from the Black Lagoon. So this probably wasn't the most popular of the Monster Fighter sets. This was about a $7 retail, like $6.99 retail set. Only got the 2 minifigures. You get the boat and the little area for swamp creature. So yeah, we ended up seeing a bunch of these on clearance later. I don't think they sold as well as some of the other Monster Fighter sets. So overall, not the best of the Monster Fighter sets, but you get some decent pieces with this. Wonderful, you get 2 flick fire missiles. Okay, that's not so great, but you do get a fish, a frog, 2 minifigures, a neat little printed piece, 3 pistols, and a chair. So there are some decent parts in there. You get the little seaweed grass thing in dark green. That's pretty good. So 70 pieces, not bad for $3 or whatever I paid for this on clearance, but not as great at $7, the retail price when this was still in stores. It may still be available certain places, but I know Target cleared them out and Walmart cleared them out, so maybe it's still at Toys R Us or some other places, or Lego.com. But anyway, that's the swamp creature. Probably will be one of the only Monster Fighters sets that I review, because I got a big box of these. I think I got about 20 of them. I'm going to part out and sell the pieces. So anyway, that's just a side point. That's what I do. I find this stuff on clearance. So I think the figures may make up for my cost, plus the weapons and the fish, and then everything else is just gravy. So anyway, tell me what you think about this set, and please subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and we're going to get back to doing some vintage sets. This is just one of the newer ones from a year or so ago. Thanks for watching BrickTsar.